Oh my god. Oh my god. It turns out Hasan was right. We have live footage right now coming from Israel. Let's broadcast it and put them on.
Yes, Hasan, you caught us right in our scheme. How did you know we would shock your dog and live on Twitch at the same time as you're grabbing a pack of Sims, and then fake like you did it? How did you know? And of course we will try to convince everybody it was you. We are the lioness right-winging Nazi Jews that you hate so much.
This is actually how he perceives them, bro. There's no way. He's literally saying the Jews ate my homework, bro. The Jews shocked the dog. Last night he posted, she has no idea she's been the most famous dog on the internet for the past 2 days because of a coordinated far-right pro-Israel slander campaign. He's literally blaming the Jews for this. Are you kidding me, bro? There's no low he will stoop to. It's insane. Anyways, let's get into the main story. Hasan Piker versus MoistCr1TiKaL. MoistCr1TiKaL released a video on Hasan Piker criticizing him, and then Hasan Piker couldn't handle it. Let's get into the MoistCr1TiKaL clip first.
But of course, I have no way of knowing 100% beyond a shadow of a doubt that Hasan shocked Kaya on that stream or anything like that. But based on the old eyeball test, the old smell test, what you can literally see, he is annoyed with Kaya. He expressed it a couple of times, scolded her. He rolls his eyes. He does reach for something off screen. And as he is reaching, it seems like when he finally gets to something, she yelps in pain. And then there's no real, concern from him, and instead talks about why she's, a spoiled baby.
So supposedly his dog got hurt, right? He turns around, he looks at it. This is all what he wants us to believe. And he doesn't do nothing. He doesn't go and check the dog. He doesn't go, oh, are you okay? See if their hip's okay. See if their paw's okay. Instead, he sits down. He goes, oh my god, my dog's such a fucking pussy. Oh, I hate my life. I hate my life. I hate my life. It's like bitching and moaning, bro. It's like, are you stupid? He knew immediately what it looked like because he went and did it. He's so dumb.
I don't see anything that she could have, hurt herself on. It doesn't seem like her dew claw or anything gets tangled up in the bed. So, to me, it feels like it is something he did. Even if it's not a full-blown shock, he didn't get her with, a Dungeons & Dragons lightning bolt or anything like that. If it is a vibrate-only unit, I feel like he definitely did press the vibrate in that instance there. I see nothing else that would cause that yelp here from everything that we can clearly see.
You wanna know what I think really happened? I think the dog was just sitting there, right? And just listening to this deranged man speak for 4 hours and just finally had enough. And he's just like, shut up! Shut up! Just shut the f*** up! And just had to yell for a second to get him to stop talking so he can have a moment of peace.
And if that is the case, and that, to me, that's what it seems like the case is, that's super f***ed up. She didn't do anything wrong. I don't think there's anything to warrant him being upset in the first place. And to be upset enough to press a, correctional button on that device is so beyond f***ed. There was no bad behavior or any kind of correction or punishment needed to be doled out there. All she did was move on the bed slightly, slightly move off the bed. I think it's super f***ed up, but if this is all wrong, it's all a bunch of hooey, and Hasan didn't shock or vibrate or do anything at all here to cause Kaya to yelp in pain, I think A, it would have been very easy to immediately in the moment prove that by just showing the collar, which, again, I feel like is the most logical thing most people would have thought to do.
But he did show us a day later, and he hid it in his hand. He held it like a retard to make it to where we couldn't see anything. He didn't tell us the model number. He didn't tell us what model it is. All he said it was a vibration collar. And he expects us to believe that.
But also, B, I still think all of his, anger and, annoyance at the dog for moving around off her place is just fucking weird, too.
Right? And he fucking claims, right? He's like, oh, the dog doesn't lay on the middle of the floor because it's bad for her joints. It's like, okay, if you don't want her laying in the middle of the floor, why don't you let her out so she can leave and go lay somewhere else? You know what I'm saying? She doesn't need to be on her bed 24/7. But he doesn't. Instead, he says, get back on the bed. So you're telling me, right, she didn't. So say this is the world, he didn't shock her, right? And this all happened. He says, get back on the bed. She goes and sits back on the bed, even though she tried to get off and move around. And it's like, what? Yeah, it doesn't even make sense, bro. You're still treating the dog like shit. You're not letting him go and move and leave locations. You're holding him hostage in that damn corner. And then that's the end of Charlie's video. I went and clipped it down a little bit, so it's not the full video. Full video should be in the description, right? And it's like, it doesn't seem like it's that bad, you know what I'm saying? What do you think Hasan's reaction is going to be? You know what I'm saying? Is he going to whine, cry, and moan? Yeah, that's exactly what he's
Even breathe in the direction of Moist if I were you, to be honest. I mean, he he put his fucking flag on the he put his stake on this. Okay, he was like, oh, enough people shit on him. It's good enough. It's like obviously not a. It's obviously, no matter how fucking made up a narrative it is, if a clip looks bad enough, then he will go with it.
Not even 30 seconds in the video, Hasan immediately goes and attacks Charlie's character because he can't attack the argument. There's no defending the argument. We know what you did, he knows what he did, and he's just trying to ignore it. So he attacks his character. That way it makes his allegations seem less valid. And he always does this for everything. It's just a common tactic he uses. And to me, it just ensures his guilt.
And he will just use these guys, all these guys fucking do is basically farm Reddit for talking points. And Reddit can so easily be botted and manipulated. And I don't think we're ever going to get ahead of that. There's just nothing we can do. Bro, he said you're abusing Kyle. Like, no way. Yeah, I mean, if he thinks that, he can suck my dick.
And there he goes. He says he has a Reddit viewpoint, still attacking him for no reason. It's just so stupid. And if you know this guy, he always does this, and he always gets away with it. And it's like, once he does this, this is how you know he's lying, because it's a common tactic he uses again and again and again.
Weird how quiet he was about literal pedophilia in certain communities. I mean, it took him 2 years to come out and be like, yeah, the genocide is happening, and it's really fucking bad, actually.
Israel-Palestine. You didn't talk about Israel-Palestine. Bro, you didn't talk out the shit out of my ass 5 minutes earlier, dude.
So, Charlie's been on a good streak lately. He genuinely cares about dogs. He talks about how much he cares about dogs and pets all the time. So do I, dumb fuck. That's the reason why I'm fucking pissed off.
And here he goes manipulating the chatter, right? Saying, oh, I also like dogs, so I would never do this, right? Charlie likes dogs? I like dogs, so Charlie's worse for attacking me. It's like, we're not stupid, little bro. We see what you're doing, you dumbass.
That's the reason why I'm fucking annoyed. He could just like unironically reach out and be like, hey, what's going on here? Like, what was this about? This clip looks bad.
It's like, what would reaching out do to you? It's like, do you have information you're not telling us? If not, then why would he reach out to you, bro? It's like, oh my god, I hate him.
You know what I mean? Hey, Hasan, I know we've been around one another before. We've actually been around one another, and a lot of the people that I know that I'm around all the time and do content with have not only been around you, but also been around Kaya. He could have just fucking hit up, not me, but any number of different people to be like, hey, do you think there's any veracity? Do you think there's any veracity to these claims? Not just like, don't ask me directly. Do your due diligence. Why the fuck do you go to Reddit for talking points, dumbass? What kind of fucking moron are you?
What would asking you or your friends to do anything in this circumstance? He's so stupid. He's not stupid. He knows what he's doing. He knows it just sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you should have came to me and we could have had a talk. And it's like, you should be doing your best to expel all the information you have. But he's not doing it. He didn't show his caller the first day it happened. He waited for a day later. He hasn't yet to re-show it on stream to see if that is tape on it or not. And it's so insane, bro. It's just, he irks me so much, bro.
It's fucking insane to me that like this is what goes for like doing commentary on the internet is just like, oh, these are the Reddit threads from some of the most like schizophrenic people you've ever actually encountered. This is all it takes for me.
I don't know, bro. Them schizophrenics have helped my computer thousands of times. It seems like they sometimes know what they're talking about at least.
He said you hide the bad stuff from your friends?
It's so foreign to him that abusers don't abuse their victims in front of people. It's like, he doesn't understand it, bro. He just can't grasp it, supposedly.
Okay, I'm gonna DM him. Gross. Fucking moron. Alright, whatever.
You're telling me you didn't contact him first before giving your opinion? Weren't you just mad at him for doing that? It's like, you see how he's just like a hypocrite? You know what I'm saying? Okay, so if you're gonna complain, why didn't you contact him first? After Charlie made the video, why didn't you try to reach out to him and then kept this under wraps? But instead, he does this to make himself look good and then Charlie look bad. It's so dumb.